What about microdosing?
So here's the thing with microdosing. Microdosing is done with endogenous substances. So
Only?
Someone could try it with something else, but the reason you microdose with endogenous substances is they're already produced in the body.
Right.
So the theory of, okay, I'm going to microdose oral turinabol. Well, oral turinabol is still producing these short-term and long-term metabolites. In theory, whether you're taking 100 milligrams or 1 milligram of oral turinabol, those excretion rates of those metabolites are still going to be consistent. They're going to be in a much smaller level.
Is there a way to bypass those excretion rates? Is there a way to mask that in some way?
I'm not aware of any.
Go ahead.
I'm
sorry. The only study we have is Gregory Richard.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct. But, just taking it from a common sense approach, it's certainly, those that know about microdosing know that you microdose with endogenous substances, things that are already appearing in the body.
So your body knows what to do with them.
Knows what to do, and you're fooling, not only are these metabolizing and there's no metabolites of them, but you could also be fooling the biological passport. That's the concern, I think, and why people microdose. So USADA is looking, not only testing for specific substances, but are testosterone to epitestosterone ratios going up? They're looking at blood values, how many young red blood cells, how many mature red blood cells. So microdosing in those two areas wouldn't set off alarms in the biological passport world. I've never heard personally of microdosing of exogenous substances that are not found in the body. Microdosing, in my understanding, is done with things that are endogenous and already found in the body.
For people that are not familiar with this terminology, we're just talking about microdosing, performance-enhancing drugs. Because microdosing in today's world is a very common thing with mushrooms and LSD and a lot of other things.
I mean, I saw a ton of microdosing in the cycling world. That was testosterone, EPO, HGH, all those natural occurring in the body.
And so they don't produce any really red flag metabolites.
If you do them at very, very small levels, the parent will clear quickly, not produce any metabolites, and will not throw off the biological passport analysis.